Alright, you dank hookers, it's deck time. To talk about a Breya deck. My buddy said he wanted some ideas for his Breya deck, and I have a Breya deck, so I figured instead of taking him to like a deck builder site or something, I'd just make a video showing my deck. So here it is. First thing I talk about with Breya, here's my Breya commander. Super sweet. Everyone loves Breya. Breya's really good. First thing we're talk about is the ramp. Lots of ramp in a Breya deck. I mean, it's an artifact deck, so that's what you figured. All 6 signets that you can play. Signets are great. That's a given. You're going to play all your signets. Let's see. Mind Stone, Commander Sphere, Chromatic Lantern. Your deck's 4 colors, so this is it pulls its weight. Felwar Stone, Soul Ring, obviously. Everything Chalice, Basalt Monolith. These are your staples. Solemn Simulacrum, probably played in every commander deck, but especially good in this one. Then you got some creatures that are pretty good for rims. The Delicate Engineer, love this guy. He taps for 2. He's big boy. Let's see. This guy often taps for more than 2. Just making all your spells cost less is really powerful. It's Etherium Sculptor. Yeah. Chief Engineer is my favorite amongst these. Chief Engineer, you go turn 2 that, and turn 3 you can go, a lot of times you can go Breya into 3-drop Artifact, because it makes 3 dudes. Like, a lot of your creatures are going to make, like, multiple dudes, so, yeah, that guy is insanely powerful. You can give huge turns with that guy. Alright, so that's it with ramp. I'd probably have less ramp than most decks, I would say. But I don't want, like, the deck to be hyper busted. I feel like stuff like Mana Crypt and Mana Vault. And if we make it too rampy, it's a little too fast, a little too explosive, and it can get out of hand. I don't want that for mine. You can do that for yours if you want. Like, that's fine. I just don't like my decks to be like that. So that being said, here's my removal package. That's all the ramp I have, which is a fair amount of it, but it's not overwhelming. Here's my removal. Duplicant, super sweet, super powerful, dude, ramp him out, kill their biggest thing, have a giant threat of your own. Aethersworn Educator, really good card, really good if you have ways to untap it. I've some pretty sweet combos with this one. This one's really powerful, just dealing with busted enchantments, busted creatures every turn is really good. Well, really good mana sink here. Black Sun Zenith, good sweeper. I only have so many Damnations. Damnation would probably be better, so would like Wrath or whatever, but I like Black Sun Zenith. Plus, it's a sweetheart, so, you know. Dispeller's Capsule and Executioner's Capsule. These are good tutorable, like, spot removal spells. These come up a lot. Like, you tutor them with, like, all sorts of things, and you get a nice little removal package. Swords of Plowshares, really premium, top level removal, really good. Psych Rift, you're playing blue, so you gotta put in a Psych Rift. Psych Rift is pretty much a given in any blue deck. It's so powerful. Tormod's Crypt, not really removal per se, I guess. But it is anti-kill you type deal. So I'm putting it with removal. Tormod's Crypt. I should probably have one more in here, but this is tutorable. So I typically have it when I need it. And this is then last one, Nevi's Disc, Neverall's Disc, and I have another card behind it, Solve Nephyrexia. This is a really sweet combination for 5 mana. You get to blow up everyone else's shit every turn of the game. I don't have like a Darksteel Forge to make it infinitely stupid, but I do have this combo, which is also pretty good in and of itself. Next we have threats. Now these are the threats of the deck. I have typically these are how I win if I do win. Stoneforge Mystic and Masterwork of Ingenuity. I have a lot of equipment, which I'm about to show you. These are really powerful, really efficient ways to get your powerful equipment going. Cranial Plating. I had a game recently where this was like plus 18, plus 8, plus 18, plus 0. So yeah, it's really powerful. Like you have a massive flood of artifacts, so it's gonna be big. Argentum Armor, really powerful. It's been on the expensive side, but like that effect is real, and it's a lot of damage. Loxodon Warhammer, really good in a race, really good for, trampling through. Like I had these two on the same creature, and it was so giant. It was insane. Let's see, I had a Sword of Vengeance, It's again really good. Gives it a lot of abilities. I don't have a lot of the like really good swords, like Sword of Feast and Famine, that whole cycle. I have this one. I have Sword of War and Peace, sweet foil. Yeah, big game. I don't. I probably need like some of the other ones, but Richard is like being a jerk and not trading with me. So eventually the deck will get better. But swords are always good, obviously. I'm not sure if this is quite a threat, but it is fucking threatening. Kolotha Forgemaster, like being able to tutor any artifact. Just your commander itself lets you activate this thing. So, yeah, really powerful card. Go tutor anything in your deck. Really good. Sphinx of the Steel Wind, just a big old fatty. Big boys. Protection from colors is really relevant as well. Mirror Battlesphere, this card's awesome. I mean, it's just a big boy. It's a big damage man. Masterwork of Etherium, we talked about, the equipment that does this. Yeah, cranial plating. Master of Etherium is basically already having a cranial plating. This was in that same game. I had like an 1818 Master of Ethereum. It's pretty big. And Mindslaver. If you don't play a Mindslaver, you're not having a good time. Like I would say, if you never played with it, I suggest playing with it. It's about as fun as you can have. Fun for one person exactly, but very fun for that person. Yeah, so that's it for like the big threats of the game and like all that. This is next grouping is more like engine pieces, recursion, tutors, that sort of thing, just like the glue of your deck. I have all three tutor mages, trophy, treasure, and trinket. Find a 1-drop, find a 3-drop, find a 6-drop. These are like toolboxy, so like trinket can go find Skull Clamp, Soul Ring, that's your typical, but can also get like spot removal, like the capsules. It can get a land if you need it. It can get Torment Script, just really good. Treasure Mage, again, can go get removal, can go get a Mindslaver, can go get a big fatty. And this one, similarly, can go get like a big threat, like a sword or a master, or it can go get like a ramp spell or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, Skull Clamp, probably the best card in your deck. Turns your commander into 2 mana, sack 2 artifacts, and draw 4, which is fucking insane. Yeah, Skull Clamp is great. Scrap Troller, really powerful card. Nice little recursion piece. If you get Wrath, you can like return a lot of your cards back from your graveyard to your hand. Ichor Wellspring, nice little value card. Draw 2, basically 2 mana, draw 2. Duretti. Awesome. There should probably be a Goblin Welder in this deck, but I don't have one, so fuck off. Duretti does a pretty good replacement, and obviously you should play both, but I don't have one, so Duretti's what I got for now. Muzio, this card's amazing. Like, it's super busted, powerful. I've never had this live from further than like a turn, because everyone knows how powerful it is. Really good. Razor Hippogriff. Nice recursion. This block had a lot of good stuff. I would look into that if you're looking for look at the shards block if you're looking for like artifacty things. Baleful Strix. Baleful Strix is hype. Nice little value. It's 2 for 1. Retriever, sweet sacrifice fodder for your Breya. Again, recursion. Recursion is awesome, especially if you're actively sacrificing a lot of your shit. Similarly, Sanctum Gargoyle, recursion, does stuff. Open the Vaults. I haven't resolved this card yet, even though I've played like a bunch of games with this deck, probably like 30 games, and I still haven't resolved this. But yeah, in theory, this is amazing. You sacrifice all of your things, you get them all right back. Yeah, this card is the bee's knees. Sphinx Summoner, sweet little tutor, like just a big game. Like I played this in competitive deck in a competitive tournament, and this card like overperformed, and that like I changed the deck up slightly to make it more combo centric. But yeah, this card overperformed there. Card's really good. Nice little tutor piece. Shroom, the Hegemon. Amazing card. It's a combo card, but it's not in this deck. It isn't. I have the next card I'm about to show you is the combo with it, but I don't have the third piece, which makes it the best combo. Shroom's great by itself, though. 5/5 flyer that get stuff back is great. Phyrexian Metamorph, again, like they said, that's the combo with Shroom, but I don't have like a Blood Artist or anything in the deck to combo off for realsies. Phyrexian Metamorph's great, shouldn't have to tell you that. Filigree Angel just gains a ton of life. It doesn't gain like 24 life, like pretty easily, and like upwards of 30. It's pretty strong. Yeah. Unwinding Clock and Shimmermer is a pretty good combination. It's build your own profit of Kurfix typically. Like a lot of times you're gonna have a lot of artifact lands and artifact mana in general, so you're gonna tap like 6-7 lands on all of your turns, and then you get to play a bunch of cards for free on all your opponent's turns. It's a really, really powerful combination here. Swift Boots is great. I mean, obviously you don't have to be told the Boots is great. This card is fine, good addition. Like I've been kind of underwhelmed by it. It's pretty much filler right now until I get a Scrap Mastery, which I don't have. I need one. Scrap Mastery is awesome. Living Death's like my favorite card ever. And I don't have the artifact version for my fucking artifact deck, which is annoying because no one has one. But this card's fine on its own. It's probably going to draw you a card every turn and make a Thopter. Fine, but you could do better, I think. Aethersworn Kindness. This is a card that's only in my deck to keep Richard from taking 20-minute fucking turns. Yeah, this is a solid card, but more of a I don't want you to make the game unfun type card than a staple. Trading Post, last non-land card. This card's sweet. I love it. Does a lot of stuff. Does a lot of toolboxy things. Big time. That's it other than lands. I have a few lands that I want to show you. Obviously, all 4 of your colored artifact lands, like, these are pretty stapley. You want all these. Watch out for fucking Bane of Progress, though. But you're not living through a Bane of Progress anyway. Like, there's no... Like, that's the one thing, unless you have the Open the Vaults and 6 mana, or, like, a Scrap Mastery or whatever, like, you're not surviving an Open the Vaults. It's going to kill 95% of your permanents. It's so insane. Another artifact mana, really good. Darksteel Citadel. Buried Ruin is a really good utility land. Again, recursion's really hype. Like getting back a shroom and then getting back something else. Really good, really powerful plays. Probably the best land in the deck is Inventor's Fair. This is like a relatively new addition. Yeah, gain 1 life every turn and tutor an artifact, any artifact. Yeah, really powerful. I don't have an Academy Ruins. Academy Ruins is a really sick card that like goes insane with Mindslaver and like a lot of other stuff, but like I don't have one. I should have one. It should be in the deck, but I don't have it. Other than that, it's just fucking dual lands and shit. So yeah, that's my deck. You can figure out how you want to do yours, but that one's mine. It's done really well. It's very fun, very fast, very aggressive. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. All right, homie. So, yep.